My name is Tara Breen. I'm going to play a set of jigs for you. The Paddy Fahey's, the Crabs in the Skillet and Both Sides of a Coin. And this was a track that I recorded lately with a new trio I'm in called the Tree Toads, which features Conor Moriarty and Stephen Rooney.
Everyone calls that the tritones, and I've said, no, it's not the tritones.
There's a down further on it.
Three O's, the Irish word for three.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh God, that end came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that at all. Tara, that was unbelievably powerful and good. And the last time I heard you play was up at Willie Clancy, and you played by yourself in front of all your peers. That must be terrifying, is it?
Willie Clancy, I suppose, would be one of the tougher audiences, like that fiddle concert on the Monday night. Like, all the fiddle players behind stage are like a bag of nerves just because we're all playing in front of each other, and there's so many fantastic fiddle players there that like it only happens once a year, thank God. But
Right.
Yeah.
But nothing went wrong. That was flawless.
oh God, I had to practice there now just before that one that
No, but
night.
even sorry, the Milton Mulberry one was
yeah,
unbelievable.
that's what I mean. I was practicing
All
before
right.
that
Oh God,
that
no.
one.
And just the response from people hadn't known you. A lot of people
Yeah.
hadn't known you. They were just blown away.
Yeah.
Do I get the impression from you that you find it much harder to play by yourself than with a group because you're more exposed, maybe just an individual, as distinct from lost in a little group?
Yeah. A bit of both. I don't really mind whichever. I do like to play maybe in the 3-piece.
Right.
That's lovely because you have a bit of banter on stage,
Sure.
and it's easier, I think. And
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less gruesome when people asking stupid questions, I suppose. You were telling me one of your really nice teachers was Maura O'Keefe from a long time ago.
Yeah.
How did you find playing with her? Or
Oh, she was fantastic. I used to, of a Saturday, I used to drive up to Kinvara every week for my half-an-hour class, and just the tune she gave me, and she only had 2 students at that time. There was only 2 of us going up, so she had these fantastic tunes that you would never find anywhere, like,
right.
and different versions of tunes, and even French Canadian pieces she used to teach me, and just written really unusual stuff, like.
All right, and like I remember years ago, you'd have been considered a child prodigy because you were winning left, right, and centre. Now I've known a lot of child prodigies that never transfer onto being a professional musician. So
Yeah.
how did it go with you? Because you seem to be involved in a lot. Okay, is it good luck? Is it hard work? Is it just good fortune? Are the gods looking down on you? Or how does it work?
Bit of both, I suppose. I'm surrounded by music at home, so there's always music being played, like, and then I studied music in school, and then I went on to study music in college, so I was always surrounded by it. So
Sure.
in other words, I really can't do anything else. I have to be able to play the fiddle. But then I actually got really lucky. I started work in Bunratty in the Irish folk nights down there about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now, and from that I got the musical director down there, Dennis Carey, was in contact with a guy called Carlos Nunes, a Galician piper,
Sure.
and Carlos asked Dennis, do you know any fiddle players? And Dennis was like, geez, there's this girl that just started down here, look her up. So literally the 2 days later, Carlos asked me to join his band, his quartet or whatever.
Beautiful.
So I got to tour with him for the last couple of years. I'm on and off kind of with him for the last couple of years.
All over the world.
All over the world, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. We were in Glasgow there only last week doing a concert. Was a concert called the Atlantic Corridors. So we were playing with Argentinian people, Scottish, Welsh, Spanish, Irish.
Sure.
It was fantastic.
Right.
In the concert hall there last week. And then because of Carlos, I was asked to join the Chieftains on their North American tours and things like that. So I think I just got very, very lucky.
Yeah, you got,
I kind of joined people at the right time, kind of thing.
yeah, but you work hard too, and I suppose you
know,
make your own
yeah.
look to an extent.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did my bit.
How does you do a lot of teaching as well? Because I know you teach my own 2 daughters and they adore you as well.
Oh, God.
Where does teaching fit into all of this, or what does it do for you?
People are like, oh, how do you teach all the time? And you know, some musicians kind of do it for, you know, kind of the pay and stuff or whatever, but I actually really enjoy teaching the fiddle. Like, I used to teach in schools as well, and that wasn't really my thing.
Yeah.
But teaching the fiddle, I just love it. I love it, even from beginners to just anyone, advanced people. Just
Right.
yeah, I really enjoy it, and I just do that some evenings in the week. So.
It just seems to recharge you, because I know a lot of people who are musicians and do a bit of teaching, it seems like a chore.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah,
it
exactly.
rejuvenates you, maybe.
Yeah. I love to see them coming in with their little bit of work done. Do you know?
Right. Okay. Or not done
grow.
sometimes.
Oh God. No.
Okay, you did music down in Cork, was it?
Yeah.
How come you're not teaching in a secondary school? And maybe it's gracious that you're not.
No,
or
I know. I don't think it's for me yet.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think so. I still want to do my little bit of teaching and tour as much as possible.
Sure.
I love being away. Like,
okay.
during the summer now I'll be away most of it, and I love that, and having the freedom to go, and maybe teach in a couple of years when I.
All right. Okay. Okay. And when you play in Clare, where's your soul territory?
Well, I actually live in Lahinch now, so I play
lovely.
a bit in Kenny's pub there in Lahinch. And so we're not so far from Doolin either, so we play in Doolin a good bit as well.
And you have a little. I've seen you up in Kenny's with
Yeah.
Connor.
Yes,
Connor Crimmins flute. Is that a band or is it just an informal
It's
kind
actually,
of?
it's myself, Connor Crimmins, Dermot Sheedy and Killian King. We're a small little band, but we don't tour. We just, whenever the four of us are free, we love playing together.
Right.
It's just like,
Okay.
because Dermot is very busy and Killian's in Dublin actually, so whenever we all have a slot free, like maybe once every 2 months kind of thing, we all jam together, and
Lovely.
it's fantastic, and Kenny lets us do that on the stage.
Alright. Yeah, no, Lahinch is a very vibrant,
Yeah.
young kind of. It's full of life up there
Yeah.
as well.
And we can play our trad music, but kind of lift it a bit, kind of with different styles and stuff, and it's really, it goes down really well up there, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, it's an area. You said your family was steeped in it. Like you have a brother Edward, whom I knew years ago in school. He was a box player,
That's it. Yeah.
and you have
Fergal.
Fergal,
Yeah.
who's just finished secondary, and
Yeah.
he's a great piper and flute player and every kind of thing. Where did all that music come from?
My dad, he played. He started very young as well. Well, he was about 15, I suppose.
And he was
he
from
was-
Summerhill
He was
area,
from
wasn't he?
Summerhill, yeah.
Right, so he'd have played with the McMahons and
Yeah, exactly.
John
they
and
were
Seamus.
neighbours, next door neighbours, weren't they? Really across the road.
yeah.
Dad always played. He had banjos and fiddles and mandolins and everything. And
Alright.
and
So that's
we
what it
just-
is.
Yeah.
So you didn't lick it up the street.
No. We got it from my dad.
Lovely, lovely. Tara, listen, thanks for coming in,
Thank
and
you.
best of luck with your travels, and I hope you don't go to teaching too soon,
No.
okay? Go out there and be wild. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.